Well, I grew up a missionary kid in what was Southern Rhodesia, it's now Zimbabwe. Always intended to come back to Africa, but things were not good in Rhodesia. So we were invited to work in Brazil. They told us it was just like Africa. It's not. But anyway, we had a wonderful ministry there, but we felt like we had achieved what we had gone there to achieve. Working with Brazilian evangelists and ministers, we helped start 4 different churches in Goiânia, involved in the Bible college there, training leaders. Basically felt that the people were able to carry on quite well without us. We received an invitation to come to Cape Town to do the same sort of work. So we came here in 1991 and been working with the churches here. She thought I was bringing her and the girls to a very warm place. Cape Town can be very cold in the winter time.
When I left Brazil, everybody was saying to me, oh, you're gonna go to a country that everyone speaks English. I was wanting to get ketchup. So I asked one lady and she said, what? And I said, ketchup. She says, I don't know what that is. And I said, what you put on your French fries? She went, French fries? What's French fries? I was like, oh no, what's it called?
South Africa has problems politically. There seems to be a lot of corruption economically as well. It has problems as far as crime. We have power outages on a regular basis here. It's just part of being here in South Africa, and you just learn to adapt just like everyone else. The churches here, they still are influential in society, mainly being a positive thing in their neighborhoods. We have a large Muslim population, and the Muslims here also, I think, have appreciated a lot of what the churches here do. The African people are very spiritual people, whether it's their native religion, or they're very open to the truth, where we find a lot of white people, particularly from the British background, are not that open to the truth. In Brazil and here in South Africa, I've always said, I'm not here to tell you what to do, I'm here to help you, and you need to tell me where you need my help. The Lord has put me here so I can assist you. So they have let me know over the years. They've asked me to help, especially with the teaching, helping to train people, and I try to make it as practical as possible, not just theory. They asked me to help with preaching, a lot of times funerals. I'm a marriage officer, which is a legal position here. We always do premarital counseling with the young people before they get married. My main thing is to train and help them so they can do all this.
I mainly teach the children Sunday school classes, and we would learn new songs, and we learned the books of the Bible and lessons, and try to have some crafts, which they love to do. On Sunday morning, especially, Jerry sets the chairs up and things, and I usually do the communion trays. So I think I've been doing communion trays for 40 years.
I think when I was born, they were already in our congregation, and it was just amazing to have this long relationship with people that knows us well, that feels like family.
I was obviously in the Sunday school with Sister Letta, and now today I'm a Sunday school teacher, so I've learned a lot from her, and she's the one that has been guiding us or guiding me in that regard.
The way that they have handled the church is quite impressive in terms of making sure that the people are held together and they are worshiping, and from those people they are also able to spread the gospel to other people, and other people coming to the Lord because of other people.
Jerry's a very good teacher, teaching in different cultures, different ways, sometimes needing to give his lesson in English and then having to wait somebody else to translate in Afrikaans and somebody else to translate it into Xhosa usually, or Zulu, or one of the other languages, sometimes more than 2.
He was offering these Bible classes. I was the only female in the class. It was a lot of gentlemen, and they treated me like everybody else. And for me, it was very encouraging, because it was all about the work of the kingdom, to share the gospel and the message of Christ.
One of the hardest parts of being a missionary mission service is the separation from family. Both our parents have passed away in the time that we've been missionaries. When our children were here, of course, it's part of raising children on the mission field, but then they get to the age where they go back to the States, to America, and they start having families themselves and grandchildren, so that's one of the, I'd say, the hardest parts.
I thought it was quite good for my two girls. They see people as a person. They don't see skin color. They don't put anyone down. I think it gave them a bigger view of the world as well.
The first time our youngest grandkids came here, it was over a Christmas break. The teacher was asking the children, what did you do over the Christmas break? So our grandson, Eli, he said, I went to Africa. The teacher said, really? I said, yes. I said, what did you do? He said, I held a snake. And that was all he said.
It's hard, and it's still hard at times that things happen that, you know, they go to university, you're not there. They have a birthday party, you're not there. I have a birthday and I'm not there. You know, you just, and you see the blessings here, and I've got a lot of children, they all have birthdays. So we have birthdays that way. I have a lot of grandkids here, yeah.
God's doing the work. He uses us where you know, He sees fit. Young men and women who I've taught and trained over the years, to see them develop in ministry, to see them reaching out to their own people with the gospel, to see them helping to start churches, that's been a real blessing.
I've seen some of them that's in the church as elders, and then some of the girls are now mothers, and they're still here with their babies. And, you know, when they all got baptized, all I could do was cry.
The support, the prayers, the encouragement, all that we've received from the brothers and sisters in America supporting churches, we wouldn't have been able to have done anything without their help. And we really appreciate Northeast Christian Church right from the beginning. I mean, it's been over 40 years. I'm looking forward to spending more time with family, being with family. And also, I think the Lord will have some ministry opportunities for me there.
I always said, Jerry, when you retire, you're not going to retire. You're going to have to go do something. Yeah, and I'll have to do something, yeah. I'm looking forward to spending as much time as I can with the grandkids and my daughters. I feel like I missed out a lot with them. And visit friends from churches, I enjoy that too, yeah.
You don't retire from being a Christian. You don't retire from ministry, whether you're professionally or not. The Lord always has ministry for us. Always has people that we can help in some way. So I guess it's kind of like, you know, a new adventure, looking, okay, where is the Lord going to open some doors and lead me in America?